is Scrapyard. Essentially, we're a good group of friends, I'd say, before this project started up, and we like to play a lot of video games together. However, nowadays, we've noticed a lot of the games that we've been playing together are all online, and we've been playing on our own separate machines far away from each other. And one of the things we really wanted to bring back was sitting on a couch together with our friends, beating the crap out of each other. So really, that was our goal with Scrapyard. And we're here today to show you where we're at with that, and hopefully it looks like fun, and you can check it out on demo day. So let's go ahead and start up into the menu. We'll begin with multiplayer. Alright, so this here is our character select hanger. Eventually we're going to polish it up a lot more for demo day, but this is where we are at. From here you can select between your different characters. Right now we have 2 players who have entered our game, so you can see the 2 characters on the screen. We have player 1 who has selected the feline, and player 2 who has selected the bear. The bear is a new character. It's new from the midterm presentation, so we're really excited to show you all the awesome stuff we've done with the bear. So yeah, let's go ahead and lock in. Okay, and we'll ignore the gear select for now, so let's just go right ahead. No, change back. There you go. All right, lock in, please. Press A. Okay. Move to the right and select Machu Picchu. Okay, great. So this is a stage we've been working on a lot. This is called Machu Picchu. This is one of our brighter levels. It features a very nice level layout that we like that's centered into 2 different categories. And we'll show you a lot more as that boots up.
It's not optimized yet, so.
Awesome. Okay, so here we are. This is Machu Picchu. As you can tell, it's pretty lifelike. We took real photos and all sorts of images from Machu Picchu to build out our level geo. We actually had the whole level mapped out, and we chose the best angle that we liked to create our stage here. So we have 2 characters in play right now. We have the feline and we have the bear. So the goal of this game, at its core, is to beat each other up. And these characters have different ways to do that. So I want to go over very briefly how this kind of works. So if we can have the feline sort of jump around and move around, so you can move like a typical platformer or like a typical brawler. However, the characters are very specific. So as you can see, the feline is very fast and can jump around very quickly. Whereas if we have the bear start moving around, he's a bit more sluggish, maybe he can't jump as high, but he makes up for it where it counts. So let's get right to that. I want to see the combat. So if you press your melee button, you can do a melee attack. So the feline, she attacks using her claws. And can we turn down the volume a little bit? Great. So the feline's very ferocious. She likes to get in your face, move in really quick, maybe hit you and get out, which is this thing we're calling separation-based gameplay. We think that this will really help making the game approachable. We want people to be able to pick it up and play it, even though they're maybe not an experienced fighting game player. So by separating the players, it disallows combos and really complex things that would take a lot of time to learn, and that would make it maybe not so fun for a new player. So the cat attacks with the claw, she gets in real quick. The bear, on the other hand, has a giant hammer, and he likes to smash people with his hammer. So maybe we can see the bear do his work. So that's his down attack, as he swings it in a giant arc. So the bear focuses a lot more on giant sweeping attacks that cover a very large area. And also these attacks are very powerful, which do a lot of damage, and it fills up a lot of special meter, which I'll talk about in a bit.
Finish him!
Not yet, please. The cat is more striking. You have to be more accurate, but she has speed to do it, so her attacks come out very quickly. The bear's attacks take a while to come out, so all of his attacks you have to be more planned out, and you have to try to anticipate when someone's going to enter your area and then hit them away. So really, what you need to do to score points in this game, because that's what really matters if you want to win, is you need to kill other people. Our game is not so typical in the fact that maybe other fighting games like Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom, they have health. In our game, we do things a bit differently. We have finisher meters. So what you do is you hit other people, and this gains you finisher meter. And when you have full finisher meter, you can do a badass attack. And if you land this badass attack on another player, you score points. Emphasizing the different characters, they each have their own finisher moves. This makes them very unique, and you have to look out for different things when players have their finishers ready. So maybe we can check out the cat. So the cat, she focuses a lot on speed and on quickness and accuracy. So her finisher, if she does hers, is she lunges out, and as soon as she attaches onto a player, as this bear found out, the bear will get strapped with explosives. The cat then leaps back off of him, and he explodes. If you have multiple players in this match, that explosion might cause time these really well, you can end up scoring multiple kills on a single kill attack. All right, so if we can get the bear to use his kill attack, we can see what he's all about.
Yes.
Yes. So the bear, he's much more focused on close range and smashing people. So naturally, for his finisher move, he picks someone up, smashes them into the ground repeatedly, and then they explode. Yeah. So that's really the core of the game, is running around, smacking people up, and trying to land your finisher attacks. So for the remainder of this match, looks like we have 25 seconds left. Let's see these two characters duke it out. Bring it. So the icebergs, that's part of the environmental challenge of this map, which will implement more for a day from now. Well done, Pat. All right, now this should take us to the line for the win. Yeah, so we do actually have, our game supports 4 players. However, for presentation's sake, I think it's a lot easier to follow 2, so we're going to focus on that for now. But if you'd like to come by, we're going to try to really ramp up on usability testing. So if we can have anyone who wants to try out the game, we would absolutely love to see other people get their hands on it, get a fresh perspective. So now we're back to the score screen. You can see who won. Again, this will be freshened up for the demo day. So let's continue past here, go back to the character select. All right, so let's stick with the same characters. All right, this text is a little off. Let's lock in. All right, great. So one of the things that we're introducing that we think is new to the fighting game genre is customization. So our game is all about having a lot of fun and trying new things, and maybe not trying to be so serious about it. You can have a lot of fun with your friends beating them up, but it's not the most technical game in the world. We want players to try out new things. And in most fighting games, you pick your character, and that character has a very specific play style associated with that character. We would like it if you could choose your own play style by mixing and matching different items on your character. So we allow you to do that through this gear select screen. So you can customize different things. So once you pick your character, you can select hull, or your special weapon that you use, or your boots. And we're introducing this new thing where you can select your control scheme also. So if you're maybe new to the game, you can have simplified controls to make it easier to get into the game. For now, let's see. Can we get the cat to select the speed buff boots? You are the bear, sir. All right. Okay, great. So let's lock in and see how that changes the game up. Great. This time, let's try out Junkyard. Okay, so during that last match, the things we really emphasized on were just the core mechanics of what we think our game consists of. Primarily melee attacking and trying to land your special weapon, or your finisher move. However, there's a lot more to it than that once you want to get past it and start customizing. So as you can see now, one character is able to jump up in the air and have a sequence of double jumps that they can use, which allow them to kite a lot easier and get around the map. So can we see those double jump boots? There we go. So the bear is able to jump 4 times because he chose the jump buff boots. The feline, on the other hand, took the speed buff boots. So whenever she gets hit, whenever the finisher, whenever her shield breaks, this allows her to move quickly, traverse the map, and get back into a favorable position. So this really helps create a lot of different variants with how people play. That's the hook. I'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so the other thing that players selected were special weapons. So this is really awesome. Special weapons drastically affect your playstyle. Right now, both characters have the elemental gauntlet selected. By demo day, we're going to have our traps fully implemented, so please come by and check that out. So let's check out the elemental gauntlet on each of these characters. So that's a fire dash that the bear just did. Each direction that you choose allows you to do a different special attack. So the elemental gauntlet has many different components to it. It is a fire dash. If you do a down attack, you'll do an ice sword. So if you hit someone with the ice sword, they shatter and they're frozen in place for a little bit. This is excellent for setting up kill moves and doing all sorts of cool combos and fun things like that. So the special weapons really do a great job at giving players utility. Instead of just saying, all right, when should I attack, with timing right, it's not all about that. It's also about setting up good moves or maybe influencing the stage. The trap kit is especially good at this. So yeah, special weapons are really great for that. This is the hook. but he does have his finisher up. All right, so now that the bear is up, and the bear just got exploded. All right, so this level has a bit of variance to it. Under normal conditions, there's a floating platform in the middle of it. This allows to change up the map, so players might try to get more aerial control. But once the platform goes away, this hook springs up. And this hook is something we're really focusing on. We want our stages to empower the players so that they have a lot more fun playing these matches, as opposed to just the map influencing the players. So let's pick up the hook. So as soon as you touch the hook, it clamps onto that player, and you score. So this is really vital. We hit each other. All right, so if the timer runs out with the hook on you, then you get flung into the lava. And that's really bad. So you want to try to avoid that. And luckily, you're empowered once you have this hook. Once you have the hook, you get a speed buff. This allows you to move across the map a lot quicker and try to tag other players with you. So if you land a melee attack on a player when you have the hook transfers to them. And then if the timer runs out on them, they die, and you score the points. So I think it's a really fun little interaction we can do here. And let's see who ends up dying off this one. Can the cat transfer the hook? Oh! Awesome. Hamburger. Get roll crush here. Both players have their kill attacks up. Let's see if they will utilize them in the remaining 8 seconds. Awesome. All right, and that's that match. Okay, so we have a little special treat for you guys today. In the building, we have the world's greatest Scrapyard player, Mr. Tim Michaels. But that's not all, folks.
Travis.
Is our rival, Riley Peach.
Oh, you Riley!
So, these guys have been duking it out a lot internally, it's causing a stir, and today, I think we want to decide once and for all, can Riley beat Tim?
Yes.
Alright, so, can you guys come on up, and this time, I'm not going to be introducing any new mechanics. You guys have seen the game, you know what these players can do. Let's see how well they can utilize those things in an actual match. A lot of pride on the line here, folks.
Make it clear to us, what Riley is playing against him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're controller like
We can't emphasize enough how much trash
We
talk
got
is
the
going on.
red-blue controllers, matching the red-blue player logo.
Can we get a play-by-play commentary?
I'll do my best. Alright, so Tim, do you want to say who you are, what player you are?
I'm going to be playing Bear, player 1.
I'll be winning with the cat.
Alright,
Despite the graphics.
Okay, I'm wondering, tell me if you guys are up for this. Does the right half of the room want to root for Tim, and the left half for Riley? Yeah? Awesome. Okay, let's start this up. This side Tim, this side Riley. Alright. Okay, let's go with Tim, baby. Lock it in. Alright, let's see Scrapyard. Alright. Here we go. Alright, and the match is off. So this is a 3-minute match. Most points wins. You can score points by killing people with kill attacks or by landing the hook on them. Alright, well, one player already has his armor down. That means he can get finished. Both players' armor are down. That means they're both very...
Alright, Tim, let's get this done.
Outplay. We're thinking whoever loses gets a red for the week?
Yeah, I think so. You never said anything. They didn't get red if they lost.
Shake it up, shake it up.
We have tied score right now. The
That's
monkey's
just
in
for
play.
fun. I like it.
And the bear messed up.
Come back.
All right, bear's smashing away.
Bring back Travis.
God's roll.
Armors are both down. A kill's about to happen.
Oh. Tied up.
Tied up again. This is the close one.
120 to go.
Oh, Riley's going for the kill.
Oh,
Oh, it is.
Oh man. And the bear will keep away. What's this? The cat is taunting him.
Was it worth it?
All right, we got 1 minute left. Can we see a comeback here? Oh man, the cat's really getting up in the bear's face.
These
We got
animals
both
are
finishers are at the ready.
Ooh.
Oh, boys. Up on the hook's back.
What happens if you finish somebody with a hook?
The hook should go away. The kill nullifies it. And the cat pulls ahead.
Goodness. Are we going to see an upset today?